Hello, my name is Yasmin and welcome to Yoga with Yaz. Thank you for joining me for today. We're going to start seated for the first part of the warm-up. We're just going to take our wrists through some circles. We tend to not really warm up our wrists a lot when we're doing yoga flows, and we really should because they take a lot of pressure. It is important to make sure that you're suction cupping your fingers onto the earth when you do your practice to protect your wrists, but a warm-up is always a good idea. So just a few circles either direction. You can even interlock your hands. Just take them through some more circles like this. Just feeling them start to loosen up. It might be a little bit clicky or cracky. As long as it's not painful, then it should be okay. If it is painful, get it looked at. And then flip the hands around so the palms are up. And then lifting all the way above your head, feeling the stretch through your torso, your armpits, your spine. Just gently engaging the core to protect your back. Breathing in and out. Then release the hands, take the left hand to the right hand and gently exhale as you lean across to the side, feeling the stretch down the right side of your body. Breathing. And then inhale back to center, swapping hands, exhaling over to the right hand side, holding onto the left wrist. Feel the stretch down the left side of the body. And you're keeping your chest lifted, trying not to come forward with this one, so you're directly across to the side. And then inhaling back to center. Then place your hand on the ground in whatever way feels comfortable for you. I kind of like to tuck it underneath my thigh for this one. And then feel your head drop over to the left-hand side. You can use your left hand to support your head. The weight of your head should be enough for this side stretch here. You should feel that lengthening right down the side of your neck. And heads are actually quite heavy, so you don't need to yank down on it. You might actually be overstretching if you've been doing. Just engaging the core, keeping the head directly across to the side and using the other hand to support it. And just breathing. And inhale as you use your left hand to guide your head back up to center. And then swapping sides, the left hand comes underneath, the right hand comes over to guide the head on the right side as your right ear drops to your right shoulder. Breathing in and out. And again, remember that head's quite heavy, so you're just supporting it in this position. You might find one side's a little bit tighter. This is a great moment to tune into your body, anything that's feeling niggly or achy, anything you need to be careful or cautious of in your practice. Then use your right hand to lift your head back up to center. And then coming onto all fours, just taking your body through a bit of a wiggle in whatever way feels right for you, moving your spine, maybe some circles, or just some side-to-side movement. And then find stillness, engage the core, and then inhale as you open your chest forward and tilt the pelvis towards the sky. Exhale as you curl back underneath, mobilizing the spine. Inhale all the way up. Exhale as you come down, just a couple more cat-cows. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you curl down. One more, inhale, and exhale, curling under. Coming back to center, the big toes come together, the knees come out towards the side of the mat, and then exhale as you drop down into a child's pose. You can just relax and drop here if that's enough for you. If you'd like to be more active, you could actually come up onto your fingertips and sink a little bit lower down between your armpits. But feeling that stretch, whatever is right for you today. Breathing in and out. I'm going to inhale, lift up, and bring the right leg straight forward, just for a low lunge here. Feeling the stretch down through the front and the core engaging. Inhale the arms up towards the sky, drop the shoulders away from your ears. Holding for another breath, and then exhale, walking backwards into a half split on that right hand side. So honestly, this movement going between the low lunge to the half split is one of my favorites. And then just coming, walking the hands forward. The right leg tucks back, the left leg comes forward. And then holding there for a moment. In your own time, you can inhale the arms up towards the sky if you would like, or you can stay low. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Feeling that low lunge on the left-hand side. Holding. Then lower the arms down, walk the hands back, dropping into a half split on the other side. Feeling the stretch through the left hamstring. Just roll the shoulders back and down, lift your chest up, especially if you've been a bit scrunched over. It's very easy to get stuck in that position. And then walking towards the front of the mat, bring the right leg forward to meet the left, and then just ragdolling, hanging down your arms. You can be nice and loose. You can hold onto your elbows. Make sure you're pulling in nice and strong through the core here, and keep the legs soft. The knees are soft. Breathing in and out. You can sway a little bit if you'd like. Then inhale, rolling all the way up. Arms come up towards the sky, engage your glutes, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, float the arms down. Should be at the front of the mat now. Open the palms forward, spread the toes out nice and wide, suction cup into the earth. Breathing in and out. And then inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, stepping backwards into a plank. Then drop the knees to the ground, shoulders come back and down. And then exhale as you lower all the way to the floor, rolling the shoulders back, inhaling into your baby cobra, engaging the glutes. And then tucking the feet underneath. Exhale as you lift up into your first downward facing dog. Your pelvis tilts up towards the sky. You can just walk the legs if you'd like, paddling the feet, walk the dog. Heels coming up and down, feeling the hamstrings stretching out. The hands are engaged and locked onto the earth, suction cupping. Imagine you've got frog fingers holding onto the ground. And pushing the chest through the thighs. Sorry, through the armpits, not through the thighs, that's impressive. Walking towards the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, let the arms float down. Inhale, arms come up, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling for your halfway lift, nice and flat through the back, wherever you would like to be, floating your hands on the ground, hands on the shins, hands on the thighs, whatever's right for you today. And then exhale, stepping backwards. If you'd like to take toes with me this time, you can take toes, you can take the previous option. Shift the weight forward slightly, and then exhale as you lower down to 90 degrees with the elbows. Inhale as you sweep through to upward facing dog, or you can choose baby cobra. Knees are off the ground with upward facing dog. 1 foot at a time, tucking underneath. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Holding for a moment. On the next inhale, right leg comes up towards the sky. 3-legged dog on the right. Holding. Exhale that right leg down. Inhale, left leg comes up. 3-legged dog on the left. Exhale, left leg comes down. Walking towards the front of the mat. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. And then exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. And then exhale, stepping backwards. You can come knees or toes. Holding here for a moment. Depending on what you'd like to do, we're going to come into a side plank. Now, I'm going to actually drop down to the knees for this first one to show. And you can just flip and open towards, so you're on your right hand now. Try to keep the right hand underneath the shoulder. You can look up towards the left hand. The knee is bent on a 90-degree angle, and the left foot is out as a balance. You can look forward. You can look up. If you would like it more advanced, you can shift your weight forward and stagger the feet or place them on top of each other so that you're planking, slide plank on that right-hand side. Nice and strong. And then pivoting the weight forward again. Again, left side now. So we're shifting the weight to the left. We're bent on the bottom knee. That right foot is out, looking up towards the handle, looking forward. So this is the knee down option. Or in the plank position, flipping from the front plank into your side plank, staggering the feet or feet on top of each other. Again, looking up towards the hand, looking forward. And then exhale as you come forward. Now, shift the weight forward in your plank. If you're on your toes or drop to your knees, exhale as you lower. Inhale for your upward facing dog, your baby cobra. Exhale as you tuck the feet underneath. Downward facing dog, walking the dog if you'd like. And then towards the front of the mat, inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back. We're in our plank again. This time we're going to drop down to the knees, drop to the elbow on the right-hand side, and then into the plank. If you're happy on the knee option here, you can stay there, or you can straighten that bottom leg and lift up into the side plank so you're on the right elbow. There are lots of options, knees, elbows, whatever is right for you. And then pivoting back so that you're on both of your elbows. We're now in a plank on our elbows. Then the weight is going to shift over to the left side. Feel free to balance yourself using the other hand. And you can be on the knee on the left-hand side, or if you would like to straighten it out for more of a challenge, left elbows down, plank on the left-hand side, looking up towards the hand or looking forward, whatever is right for you. Shift the weight back to center. We're now in a plank. Tuck the pelvis underneath. Try to avoid any duck bumming. Holding for a little bit longer. Engage the core. Lower the knees down to the ground if you need. And then from here, I'm just going to walk backwards. Spread the knees out wide, toes come together, dropping into a child's pose. Feel the stretch through the armpits. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then on your next inhale, just tuck the toes underneath and lift up. And then transition, exhale into your downward facing dog, holding for a moment. Breathing in and out, tilt the pelvis. Then inhale the right leg down to the ground, dropping, lowering the knee in just a pigeon pose here. So the shoulders come back and down, we're lifting up nice and tall, but keeping the pelvis tucked underneath. The heel is in close to the groin. It doesn't need to be at 90 degrees unless you would like it to be. But that right knee has come forward, left foot into the left groin. And then if you like, you can lower it down and rest your elbows, or you can rest your hands even on your head on your hands. Breathing in and out. Then inhale just as you lift up. Engage the core. Tuck the toes under on the left-hand side. Lift the right leg up, placing it backwards. Left leg comes down, just swapping over to a pigeon on the left. And that left heel is in nice and close to the right hip flexor or the right groin. And the knee is out. And again, you can lower down if you would like. If you need more intense of a stretch, you can bring your heel further away from your pelvis to come to more of a 90-degree angle if you'd like more. You can lower down to the ground and just breathe. Breathing in and out. And then in your own time, you can lift back up and then just pivot to roll flat on your back, hugging the knees and rocking gently side to side. Then bring the arms out to the side and then gently lower your knees down towards the left-hand side for just a side twist through that right-hand side of your body. If you'd like more of a stretch, you can straighten your top leg and look away towards the right arm. Or if you'd like less, you can put a bolster underneath the knee on the left-hand side just to support that. Just a gentle side twist to unwind the body. Breathing. Inhale, legs back to center, nice and strong through the core. And then exhale, drop your legs the other direction towards the right-hand side. You can straighten the top leg if you would like to increase the stretch, and you can look away from the hand, or you can place a bolster underneath your knees if you need a bit less of a stretch today. Whatever is right for you, this is your practice. Just breathing in and out. And then engage the core, bring the legs back to center, give them a little bit of a hug. And then this is the perfect time if you would like to take a moment of Shavasana. You can find a position that feels comfortable for you, perhaps in your corpse pose, your palms open towards the sky, your feet might roll out to the side, or maybe you're even in a butterfly position with your feet together, letting your knees fall to the sides. We're just focusing in on your breathing and your awareness and how your body feels. You can take as much time as you would like here in Shavasana if that's what you would like to do, or if you are off to do even more of a workout, that is fine as well. I hope that you've enjoyed today's flow. Please let me know if you have any questions, queries, feedback, comments, pop them down below and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it is beautiful. I'll see you next week for the next free weekly yoga flow.